today we're having a drive through the centre of Pathos down to Kato Paphos. I think I'll go down as far as the triangle, then turn back and finish at the harbour. That's the initial plan that I'm aiming for. I'm starting a bit further down so that I'm not driving all the way down to B7 because that's got a bit monotonous. So we got Sclavenisis coming up on the right, used to be perhaps. Weather-wise, it's nice and sunny again. There was a bit of a storm last night, though it was mainly a dry storm. Lots of lightning. Well, in some places, someone posted a comment on our main chat group on Facebook. They were puzzled because there was lots of lightning, but no thunder. And we, up in Polemi, I think they were down in Armu, that was it. We were in Polemi and we were getting lots of thunder, but not much lightning. And in Paya, they seem to be getting the rain. Which is how Cypriot weather works, really. Anyway, that's enough about the weather. I'm going to get off this main road in a minute because of the traffic and head through Old Town. Let's burble our way along. Yep, it's nice and sunny again now. There's Papa Hussein, I can recommend them as a takeaway. Very nice food in there. And I'm driving my car again, so apologies for all the squeaks. So I'm going to be turning right here. Yes, that was my windscreen wiper. You got the Marcadeo Theatre on the right. It's there. And we'll be going past Pumpkin House. Now, last time I did that, they were open. So it'll be interesting to see if she's opening there regularly again. It looks like she might be. There's a big sign outside. So yeah, I definitely got to pop in next week and see her. Right, this alleyway down here, you can just see in front of us now, that's a very good place to go, and the one on the left actually, if you're looking for a place where they do music and socialising at night. Someone was asking where in the Old Town. That's a good area. Especially in Friday and Saturday. Coming down to the main what do you call it? Old Town Ring Road, excuse me, mind the language. That's the other side of that alleyway. But also down here on the right, along there, looks like a building site, the first part of it, but beyond there there's plenty of bars and restaurants. And to the right and left here, you got the same. Where are you going? And how'd you go? Go on, you can do it. I think I'll drive down past that nice little coffee shop on the way to Kato Paphos this time, just to see if they're open. It's nice to keep you informed of such things. There's restaurants up here on the right as well. This is one of Old Town's many car parking areas. And the first left here takes you to the coffee shop I was talking about. There's his car park. Oh, is it? We've got a bin in front of it now. Closed. Can't see when they're open again because there was a sign there. So it might be closed for the weekend or closed for the winter, I'm not sure. There's a little cat in front of us. Get out of the way, boy. There's another cat. And there was me the other day saying they hadn't seen many cats. They've all moved to the country. Well, it's not really the country, but it's one of the things I like about Paphos. For the moment, at least, anyway. There's no doubt in the fullness of time it'll all get built on. But you can be driving through the city and take a couple of turns and then you'll be in the middle of farmland. It does get very confusing when you're trying. Actually, I'm going to go right here. And then the first left. If memory serves, that should take us down onto Tombs of the King's Roundabout. Sorry, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat at the moment. We had visitors from England, family, and recently, and they're both teachers. And being teachers, they have a strong immune system because they've got used to getting bombarded with lots of germs from all their kiddies. But they brought it to my phlegmy immune system, which is used to a couple hundred people in the village. And so we all in our family have naturally come down with coughs and splutterings and blowings of noses, etc. But it's on the way out now, so he said hopefully. And go across here. So yeah, that's Tombs of the King's Roundabout. And we'll get a bit of a dazzle on here, but never mind. Oh, the light's going to be green for us. You've got the turning here for Elysium and Kephilos Beach Holiday Village, and also Duomo Pizza, Italian restaurant. You've got Fat Mama's on the right, and there's numerous other bars around as well. And here's the main municipal bus station. Oh, we've got a municipal bus coming out, funnily enough, which gives us a view of Tea for Two as well. And as we're waiting for a bus, I might as well say, if you like our films, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and share them far and wide. It all helps us with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to help us out financially, go to our Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/Paphos Life. All coffees are very gratefully received, I can assure you. And if you want to get something back in return, go to our Zazzle store at zazzle.co.uk/store/Paphos Life/collections. And there you can get the latest Paphos Life 2026 calendar, amongst other things. Basically pictures that we've taken and normally put on Facebook first, then get put on bags, mugs, all sorts, but especially on calendars. So go and take a look at them. And if you want to find out exactly what we're doing at any time, go to our Paphos Life Facebook page and follow that. You'll get notified whenever we publish anything on YouTube, Facebook, or our main Paphos Life website. In terms of publishing, we tend to stick a couple of pictures a day of Paphos on the Facebook page, and a short film that's like designed to be viewed on the phone. And we'll have one YouTube film which goes out at 6 PM normally, and there'll be a blog article once or twice a week normally on the main Paphos Life website. There's also a traditional old school forum on the main Paphos Life website, which I actually prefer because it's a lot easier to find posts, etc. But times being what they are, most people tend to use Facebook, because we do have Paphos Chat and Cyprus Chat Facebook groups as well, which are worth following. Anyway, we're here, we've just gone past King's Avenue Mall, and we're going under the Paphos Walkway, which links Fabrica Hill with the Archaeological Park. And in the not too distant future, I'll be doing lots of filming in the Archaeological Park, because I haven't done so for a while, and I'm pining for it. Now we've got, for Fabrica Hill catacombs on the left, and the art exhibition is still going on, though it's in its last few days now. So if you want a reason to go to Fabrica Hill, other than the fact that it's a great place to go to, then go and see the art and then stay and explore all the catacombs, as you'll have seen in our other films. Right, I've got to get my turning right now, because I don't want to go down to the seafront yet. I'll be ending there. There we go, we'll turn left just here. This will take us to above St. Paul's Pillar area. The real area. Oh, no parking there. Sneak past them. So you've got St. Paul's Pillar down there on the right. And this will lead us to the centre of Kato Paphos and Bar Street. As I keep saying this, but this area looks a lot nicer at night. It's all lit up and there are restaurants and bars. And you've got the Sofiana Resort coming up on the left. And we're going to go round the roundabout to the start of Bar Street. Ace's Bar won't be open yet. Now, I need to do a nighttime drive around here because they should have opened up the barriers now, because Bar Street was closed. It was pedestrianised from 6 p.m. onwards for the summer months for obvious reasons. But it's now open again, I believe. Someone was asking me whether Notorious has taken over Woodies, and the answer to that was yes. I mean, we're going back a few years for Woodies as well now, but nothing seems to be happening with Notorious itself either. I did look on their Facebook page, and they had posted stuff earlier on in the year looking for staff, but obviously nothing happened about that. Now we're down the rundown section before we get to Coulter's Bar, not Coulter's Bar, Coulter's Restaurant, down here on the left, where those two people were going. There you go. Well, they're closed at the moment. You've got the Poseidonos Avenue water feature on the right, and you've got Keg and Barrel on the left, and then straight ahead you've got T&J's Fish and Chips. Now, because I'm going up and down Poseidonos Avenue now, I'm going to concentrate this way on what's on our left. So I mentioned the hotels on the way back. So you got Pathos Restaurant, Portobello, and the number of Happy Island. Basically, there's a number of restaurants in there that are all worth considering. They're very nice. Don't just concentrate on the seafront and harbour area. And after that, we have Limnaria. And I think they're mainly villas in there, or apartments, but it's like a big complex, and so there are lots of restaurants and hairdressers and places like that within the complex itself. It's very nice to go for a wander in there. Quite like filming in there as well. And then you have a closed restaurant there. I mean, I can rephrase it, an abandoned restaurant there. And then you get the abandoned Alo Hotel there. Not sure what fate that's got in store for it. And after that you have the Soho Tower and its little sister, it's bringing up next to it. Which is why I was puzzled, because originally the second one was supposed to be going where the Alo Hotel was, but obviously that's not happening for whatever reason. And now we're coming up to the triangle. You can see Felix the Bar. That used to be on Bar Street, I think, one of the run-down ones, but they moved here, obviously, when Bar Street was on its last legs. I say Bar Street, I mean the top end at the derelict part, because there are definitely two parts of Bar Street. Part of Bar Street is where Flares is and all that, are doing very well, and definitely worth your custom if you like going to clubs, etc. do want to point that out. Right, you've got the Olympic Lagoon Resort straight ahead of us now. And we're going right. You've got the hotel strip on your left, though. And then you've got the Amphora Resort, and between the Olympic Lagoon Resort and the Amphora, you have Suite 48, which is close to the beach, actually. Well, not the beach, the coast. And it's a very nice place, especially if you're on the coast path. And if you eat there at night, it's very nicely illuminated. But there's the Amphora Resort on the left. There's not a lot to see because they've got those hoardings up. Probably means they'll be building something there at some point. And then you have the Antasia Beach Bar, which sits above Sodat Beach on the left, followed by the Amavi Hotel, which is couples only. Yeah, it is very nice. And then you have the Alexander the Great Hotel, and behind the Alexander the Great Hotel you have Vaisudia B Beach. There's Alexander himself on his horse. We'll get a little bit further down. And then you have the Almira Spa. There's a little walkway there down to the boardwalk. And after the Almira Spa, you'll have the Almira Hotel. And to get your bearings, we're now back at the Poseidonos Avenue water feature on the right. Then you got the Annabelle Hotel on the left and numerous bars and restaurants and kiosks on the right, leading us down to the seafront. It's coming into view as Pinguinos, which you always recommend, especially if you need someone with a gluten-free diet, because they have a gluten-free menu. And someone in the household is a celiac, so they know exactly what's required. Well, there's the seafront, complete with its early start Christmas decorations. And we've just gone past Tea for Two on the right. Still no sign of any more activity on the building on the right here, which is a shame. Hopefully one day it'll be finished and it'll look a bit like the M Boutique Hotel, which we're just about to go past. Because that looks pretty fab, I think you'll agree, on the right. Now we're coming to the new Sklavenitis, formerly Papantonio's. And then we'll come to the roundabout where we have to turn left to get to the harbour area. All the parking from here on in is free. It's such a nice little treat for anyone visiting Paphos compared to most cities. It's little things like that, because they can't get that much money from parking charges, but it makes such a difference. Someone's attitude if they arrive somewhere and they find it's free, they're automatically in a good mood. Another Christmas decoration. And I'm going to fly the drone here to get some Calamera shots. In order to do that, I'm going to have to park. I'll probably do a one walk up the seafront as well, but I don't want to overdo it because I haven't been feeling too well. Oh, there's loads of parking spaces there. Don't you dare all go in them before I get there. Right, so that's the harbour area, and we're going to turn round. I love people who think that middle of the roundabout's the most sensible place to walk. Oh, he's going in that way, I'll come in as well. Just to avoid having a battle of wits. Come on, mate, it's not difficult. Anyway, you don't want to see grumpy meat. parking the car. So I'll say thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next film. Cheers.